The month of June here at Chat Sports is all about likes, and here at the Chiefs Report, we're closing in on 5,000 likes for the month, so help us out. I want to get there by the end of Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. 548 likes away. Can we do it? Can we get there by the end of the day on this video? Hit that thumbs up icon. Help us out. Let's reach 5K likes for the month here on the Chiefs Report. You're watching the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, back with a fresh batch of Kansas City Chiefs rumors and some news as well, so stick around toward the end of the video. But we got a juicy trade idea from Bleacher Report involving Saquon Barkley. Bleacher Report dropped an article of one trade idea for every NFL team. For the Chiefs, they have Kansas City trading for Barkley, and then, of course, in the trade, it would feature Clyde Edwards-Helaire going back to the Giants, which I think would have to be the case since you re-signed Jerick McKinnon recently. Taking on Barkley and not trading a running back doesn't make sense. So here's the trade idea from Bleacher Report. CEH to the Giants as well as a 2023 fourth-round pick in return for Saquon Barkley, which a couple of years ago you'd be like, why would the Giants do this? Well, entering the last year of his rookie contract, and his last 2 years he hasn't been the same guy. I just wish I knew which Saquon I'd be getting, right? Because if it's rookie or second-year Saquon, you're like, this is one of the most dynamic backs in football, even behind a garbage offensive line. He was putting up crazy numbers, both as a runner and as a receiver. But as the graphic will show you here, just not the same guy. But a lot of that's due to health. But last year played a decent amount of games and still wasn't productive at all. You look at those first 2 years, though, 2,300 rushing yards, over 1,100 receiving yards, 23 total touchdowns. And then the last 2 years, only played a couple games in 2020, but still, yards per carry way down, less than 630 total. Yards per catch way down, 4 total touchdowns. I mean, this guy is just falling off a cliff in terms of production, which obviously means this upcoming year is a make-or-break year for him. Final year of that rookie deal, if he delivers and has a big year, still has a decent chance of getting a pretty good contract. If not, he's going to be signing a very small deal with the team, whether it's back with the Giants or with someone else. But if you could get something closer to his rookie and second year, hell yeah, I'd do that trade. If you're getting what you got the last 2 years, I'd rather keep CEH in the fourth, honestly. I mean, I'd rather go with the rotation of Edwards-Helaire, Jones, and Jerick McKinnon, maybe sprinkle in a little Derek Gore, than go with Saquon Barkley. Now, I got to admit, Saquon Barkley, if just the idea of it's pretty fun, right? Adding another weapon on offense, especially because, look, Edwards-Helaire hasn't lived up to expectations either, but you know, he's at least been a little more healthy and a little more productive the last 2 years than Saquon has, albeit not, crazy productive. He has not lived up to that first-round billing. But at the end of the day, if you're trading a pick and a player for a player, you better be getting something good out of that player. And I'm not convinced that would be the case with Saquon. I'm tempted. I think if the gamble paid off, it could pay huge dividends. But if not, then you just kind of made the trade for a guy who's probably not going to give you that much anyway. What would you do, or would you do this trade, I should ask? Type T for trade, type P for pass. Let me know in the comments. Would you trade CEH and a fourth-round pick for Saquon Barkley, T for trade, or P for pass? Now be sure to hit that subscribe button here on the Chiefs Report because we're bringing you the latest news and rumors around your favorite football team on a daily basis. Hit that sub button, help us grow. Let's keep the momentum going. YouTube.com/ChiefsTV. The latest Chiefs news, rumors, and more content comes your way here on this channel. All right, a little bit of news. DeAndre Baker has signed his ERFA tender, which is mostly a formality. He is officially back with the Chiefs. Depth corner that could push for some more playing time this year. We'll have to wait and see. You look at the depth chart. I think he's probably jockeying with Lonnie Johnson as CB4 right now, but I do think his roster spot is pretty safe. I do expect him to make this team this year. Fenton and McDuffie were both a little banged up during offseason stuff, and maybe that gives him a chance to compete for some playing time, but we'll have to wait and see. I think for now he's safe to make the team unless Joshua Williams, the rookie, really emerges and overtakes him and they decide to cut DeAndre Baker. But I do think he'll probably be on this 53-man roster. Last year, limited time, played a little, 212 snaps, just the one pass breakup over 8 games. Started, I believe, in 1 game last year due to some injuries. I think it was week 4. But obviously has never lived up to being that first-round pick he was with the Giants. Got released by them when he had that off-field concern. He got cleared from that. Chiefs signed him, and he's just been a backup. But we'll see if he can push for more playing time and if he can play a role for Steve Spagnuolo's defense. Should DeAndre Baker get more playing time this year? What do you guys think? Type Y for yes. Type in for no. Should DeAndre Baker get more playing time for the Kansas City Chiefs? Get your votes in right now in the comments. Now, also give us a follow over on Rumble. That is rumble.com/ChiefsTV. Free and uncensored content on a daily basis. There's other great video content creators over there on that platform as well. More sports stuff, news, politics, tech, business, crypto, all kinds of other stuff you can entertain yourself with as well. You can keep listening to our videos with other apps open. Like if you're on YouTube, if you don't have YouTube Premium, like if you get a text message, click on the text, and the YouTube app goes into the background, it pauses. But on Rumble, that's not the case. You can actually listen podcast style, so that's a benefit of that app as well. Occasional exclusive Chiefs content also. Rumble.com/ChiefsTV. Go ahead, follow us over there, help us grow. We're almost at 3,000 followers. In a corresponding move to the Baker thing, Matthew Sexton was released, but he cleared waivers. They released him as an injury designation, which means now the Chiefs have the option to keep him and put him on IR, so he reverts to there. We'll see what the future holds for him. The receiver out of Eastern Michigan has kind of bounced in and out of the league over the past couple of years. All right, one more piece of news. Training camp dates have been announced for the Chiefs, so we know what that's going to look like over in St. Joseph. Here's kind of the training camp schedule here. It'll open on July 27th, and then the first preseason game at Chicago will be on August 13th. Training camp will close on the 18th before preseason game number 2 on the 20th, and then, of course, preseason game number 3 at home against the Green Bay Packers. Then, it'll be 10 days or so before Week 1 of the NFL season, which, of course, will be very, very exciting. Chiefs football, it's going to be back. It's back soon. Once training camp gets going, the countdown is kind of here because we'll have some preseason games, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see what this 2022 team does. A lot of stuff to be excited about, curious about the offense, how it could change and look without Tyreek Hill. We'll get to kind of see the first fruition of that during training camp, which starts on July 27th. Are you going to go to Chiefs training camp? I know a lot of you guys do go, so let me know. Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. Will you be at Chiefs training camp come July 27th or at some point during those 2 or 3 weeks? All right, that's going to do it for us. If you want more Chiefs updates from me, or if you just want to ask me your questions or interact with me on social media, you can do so at HGramNFL over on Twitter and on Instagram. Same handle, different platforms. I keep it consistent for you guys. Keep it easy. Give me a follow, and we'll talk to you soon here on the Chiefs Report.